2026 is not just another year. For U.S. drivers, it could be one of the most expensive years yet on the road. From dramatically tougher penalties to new automated enforcement tools, driving laws have changed in ways most motorists haven't even heard about yet. Today we're going to break down 7 new laws and rule changes in effect in January and early 2026. Rules that could cost you big money, points on your license, or even your ability to drive. This video isn't about fear, it's about awareness. And if you drive anywhere in the USA, it's absolutely worth knowing before you hit the road. At the end, we'll also walk through real examples and show you what you should do to protect yourself. Let's dive in. Point 1. Automated enforcement expansion across several states. Automated cameras are no longer just for red lights. Starting January 2026, expanded speed and red light camera enforcement is going live in multiple major cities, especially in California and Maryland. Instead of a police officer having to pull you over, cameras will catch violations automatically, including red light running and potentially speed violations in certain zones. This matters because you may not see an officer before you're ticketed. Some cameras now capture your face and vehicle info. Fines can be mailed directly to your address. Imagine getting a $200 fine in the mail without ever being stopped in person. Drivers need to be aware of where these cameras are being placed so they don't get blindsided by automated tickets. Point 2. Slow down and move over expanded. Another 2026 law, now in effect in California as of January 1st, expands the old slow down and move over rule. Under this update, drivers are required to slow down and change lanes where safe for any stationary vehicle displaying hazard lights, not just emergency vehicles. This means construction vehicles, disabled cars, roadside traffic enforcement vehicles. If you fail to slow down or move over, fines can be steep, and with automated enforcement, tickets may arrive by mail. This is a big shift from older versions of the law that only applied to police or ambulances. Point 3. Higher fines for license plate obstruction. Another new rule hitting California and potentially influencing other states is tougher penalties for license plate modifications that obstruct visibility, including frames that block plate details, tints over plates, plate flippers, or LED covers. Fines for violating these rules can reach up to $1,000 per violation, and that's just for something drivers may not have even realized was illegal. Combined with expanded camera enforcement, this means your vehicle could be flagged instantly if your plate isn't clearly readable. This is one of those small detail, big cost changes that catches drivers off guard. Point 4. Tougher DUI laws and ignition interlocks. In 2026, DUI penalties are also being updated in states like California to include permanent ignition interlock devices for offenders, not just repeat offenders. Longer probation periods, up to 5 years in some cases. Expanded penalties for vehicular manslaughter when alcohol is involved. These changes reflect a major focus on reducing impaired driving fatalities, but they could cost drivers thousands in devices, fees, insurance hikes, and legal costs. If you've ever been arrested or convicted for drunk driving in the past, these changes may come back into play when your record is evaluated. Point 5. School zone and speed limit rule changes in many states. Speed limit laws are being updated to protect pedestrians and vulnerable road users. Local governments are now able to lower school zone speed limits from the typical 25 miles per hour to 20 miles per hour in some communities, meaning fines can start increasing even if you're only a few miles over. Additionally, fines for school zone speed violations are higher. Automated camera enforcement may be used even in school areas. Some states are tightening enforcement times beyond just morning and afternoon hours for families and commuters alike. This means paying close attention to signs and posted limits. Point 6. Changes to driver licensing rules starting January 30th, 2026. Many states are updating regulations for license renewals, especially for older drivers. Under new frameworks, drivers aged 70 plus may need more frequent renewals. In-person renewals with vision testing are becoming the norm online, or mail renewals may no longer be allowed for certain age groups. This doesn't just affect seniors. It signals a broader shift toward more frequent, rigorous licensing checks that could be expanded to other drivers in future years. DMV rule changes may also affect vision requirements, mandatory photo updates, required paperwork for identity verification. Point 7, new point systems and penalties. In key states, one of the most impactful changes in early 2026 comes from New York State, but similar shifts could spread. Under updated point rules, some minor violations now carry more points. Even 1 to 10 miles per hour over the speed limit can earn points. Cell phone violations now carry more points.